What's good, Kidak Nation? It's your boy Chaos here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the stream. Something looks a little off. Oh wow, they really got caught back up, huh? They really got caught up, huh? Alright, I need this. There's XD. Just making sure it worked. Bum. I don't know why the 10 looks so funky. It's a little interesting, but I didn't put it together, so that one's not on me. All right, it's working. Let's get this reset going, and then we'll jump back into what we were doing on the other one. Meat shell, good. All right, let's get out of here. Just gonna remember what I'm doing. See if we can get some shinies today. I mean, I know I'm doing one instance, which is really not great, but hey. We're at least trying our best, huh? I don't know if I have any copies of, like, I don't think I have any copies of the ROMs where I could do them multiple instances. No. I mean, I could pull up the one on my laptop that's the randomized XD and play that. But it's randomized and I have to reset it, so that's the problem with it. I'm not tabbed in again. Oh, that happens. Have to do something. Beep doo boo doo 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 doo. Are we tabbed in now? There we go. That should fix it. That'll fix it. And we can see if we get Eevee. Do it. No way we're gonna get this. But hey, you know, I'll consider it, you know, not a waste of time if I find this thing instead. It's not shiny, so we reset. All right, just to get back in the swing of things here. Bam, bam, I don't know how much I'm gonna actually do this event. I haven't figured that out yet. I don't think. I don't know if I'm gonna do more than just a couple days. And there are other things I want to do, that's for sure. I really want to continue my playthroughs of the other games, but I don't know. I actually don't know if this is a viable hunt with Litwick or not. I'm assuming it is because, you know, they're wild Pokemon. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that the only shiny locks in this game are the legendaries, like the dogs and Eternatus. Pretty sure that's it. I wonder if they'll ever go back to like the single legendary format. Like Gen 1, it was, okay, I guess there was more than one, but like the main legendary was Mewtwo, and not, there wasn't a pair. I mean, I get it, they like to do things in pairs because it makes sense to do it that way, but I'm just wondering if, you know, maybe they'd go back to the single format. It's kind of cool to have only one. So then everyone's like Mewtwo. You don't have two different communities trying to vie for which one is quote unquote better. Nope. Not when I attack. Yeah, I'm assuming that can get really annoying. Just trying to think, like, it's helped me a little bit in choosing which copy I get. But more or less, I'm looking at regional variants, and I don't really care about the legendary. Because at the end of the day, your legendary isn't going to be something that you have a lot. You don't get it throughout the game. Unless it's Scarlet Violet. But you don't even get to use them until post-game. So. And yes, it is post-game because I don't think any of the Area Zero stuff. You become the champion, you know. Then you have to do the other storylines, but I think it's wise to include it. All right, I'm just gonna research for a second. All right. List of unobtainable shiny Pokemon. Is it up to Sword and Shield, or is it Gen 9, Gen 8? I'm assuming, well, it's not showing me that, but they're doing it by dex number, huh? I mean, I guess it wouldn't be unobtainable. What are the shiny locked Pokemon in every game? Alright. First encounters with Grookey, Scorbunny, Sobble, Galarian Slowpoke. Eternatus, Zamazenta, Type Null, Cup of Cosmog, Poipole, Glastrier, Calyrex, Keldeo, Galarian forms of Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres. Alright, so they're not locked, it's just high odds. Was curious, wanted to know. Because they watch me open this and it's a freaking nope. Green Salamence. That's the tough part about people doing shiny locks, like unlocking shinies. When they hunt them, is when somebody else goes to hunt them, like, oh, this is a legal shiny, and it's not actually. So part of the reason I wanted to do XD was like, oh, I can shiny hunt the shadow Pokemon too, and they're like, nope, you can't because it's locked. We had that conversation yesterday. And we got plans for today. I don't know yet. I have a relatively open day. As I told you guys yesterday, I'm gonna try my best to spend the afternoon / evening trying to get some stuff done for you guys for weekend videos. I do think the shiny reaction video came out a day early. I think I put it on Friday instead of Saturday. It's okay. But I don't know. I don't know how much we're gonna go for this. I mean, we're gonna get to 140 encounters. I don't know if I can get. Now I want to do another. Let me finish this encounter, then I'll look at it again. Unless I can only have one at a time. But maybe I can. I can double it. Okay. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Haunched. I appreciate it. Okay. Working on seeing some stuff. Yeah, it still has the same settings. What's the free look mean? Hello. I just want to know. I want to know if there's a configuration I can make. See if I can find it. Give me a second to figure this out, folks. Yes, that's what I want. Background input. All right. Let's do that. There we go. I'm out of computer space. I'm out of computer space. Make a tiny window on my other screen. All right, well, oh crap. So now the question I have is, and we're gonna have to test this when we get there. We're gonna have to test this when we get to it. Are the EVs the same? Because if they're the same, then we're just gonna get, we're not gonna get anywhere with our hunts. That's just how it's gonna be. So that's gonna be a marker. And all of this too. But I have 2 instances of XD running right now. And if I can get multiple, I might just try for multiple. But I want to make sure they're different EVs. Because then we can essentially do as many as we want. And I will do my best to make that work for us. One got behind the other one. Oh, this might be easier than I thought. The problem is keeping them in sync. Because definitely one is moving faster than the other. Alright, they both are male EVs. No, they're different. They are both different. The HP is different. Alright. Let me do some configuring here. It's gonna look funky for a second. Let me do. We're doing what, window captures for these? No, we're doing game captures. You have the 32 one. They're showing the same one still. We're working on it, guys. Don't worry about it. Because they're going to be named the same thing. Maybe it doesn't need to be a window. I'm gonna make it a window capture. Let's put Dolph. There it goes. See, now it's a different one. So you can see there's 2 different EVs. I know what's up with this. I mean, I can fix the window itself. Oh no. I don't think I need that either. You just put it in there, right? Looks kind of okay. It's a little... Ba-da-da. Da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Where is... There it is. All right. You didn't reset. Ba-da-da-da-da. I'm gonna add another one. Da-da, ba-da-da-ba-da-da. All right, that does show the correct way. I'm just gonna duplicate here. We're doing too many things at once, but it's okay. We'll get it fixed. Don't worry about it. All right. Don't ask. I want to get. I'm gonna fix this one to be the same way. It's gonna look a little funky right now. What I'll do is did I do it? They need to be just a little bit smaller. Don't mind me, we're getting it fixed. How does that look? A little off. All right. I'm gonna have, I think we're gonna do 4 copies of the game. So the 2 that are lined up are 1 and 2. All right, so that's 2. The Arbok. Unless you're all... No, this is the one. Alright. Gotcha. Hold on. 1. The one that's moving. 2 is not moving, and 3. Alright, that's 3. Three, you're showing 3. Okay. We're working on it, guys. Don't worry about it. Like, I get them desynced to sync, and then I'll sync them back up again later. Don't worry about it. So I can have really as many instances as I want of this. Which is kind of nuts. I think 4 will work for this layout. problem is I'm gonna have to look at that screen to see XD anyway. All right. How you guys doing? All right, options. Let me go to config, background input. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have them all on that screen and I can look at them and then we'll change it from over here. All right. Let's. Yeah, the other one's working now. You don't need to hear another XD opening. All right, so 2 are on the screen, which is perfect. We're gonna add another Dolph window capture. We're just gonna put them on the same screen. Okay. We want that one. That is 3. Oh. If I change it because there's the same window capture, it's gonna double it. So I have to have another window capture. All right. I didn't copy transform. All right, well, it doesn't matter anyway because I can't do that one. This is a little bit more complicated than I thought it was going to be. Let's pause you. So we need to get to the screen that's not moving. That needs to be this one. All right, that's 2. Then we need to add a new window capture, which would be, I'll put it XD3, which needs to be a different one. You're capturing 2 right now. You capture 3 or 4. No, you're still capturing 2. There we go. You got 3 now. Bum, 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 bum. I think they all need to be smaller. It's just taking a bit. I'm sorry, guys. The funny part is we're still going to be doing the same amount of resets we were doing too. I'm actually pulling you in just a little bit. All right. And then we need to make a new window source. which will have the start button. I'm gonna go XD4. It might be because it's a different size, honestly. It is a different size. Ah! I didn't want to full screen it. Alright. You don't need transformed, you just need the right game, which is the one that's removing. Alright. Now, if I've done everything correctly, none of them refreshed. Ooh. Also, I need to go to this. Need to fix the dashboard. All right, hold on. Hold on. A cat and picking minute. No, I need Streamlabs. Still, we're setting up everything. $30 we've been at this? Yikes. Let me go to... Because I noticed the boss is incorrect. If we reload. That'll fix it. Alright. So new issue. That all works. Now I gotta bring... That'll look funky for a second, don't worry about it. I gotta bring all of them over here to be viewed. Because I don't think the reset key is working. Because I should be able to do this. Yeah, I have to be in the window. So I can still control all the games at once, which is great. Except for 2, because it's paused. And we should be able to fix it from there. Yeah. All right, they are running a little differently. Good to know. That's what we expect to see. All right. Now I gotta go fix my counter. So you are counting the shinies. We need to change to edit. This is an increment of 4 now. Which actually works out well because we would be on, we're on a 4. So, all right, let's do it, folks. 4 times. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4. So the only thing is I have to manually like click on them and reset them, which is fine. At least I control all of them without having to do something crazy. And I think that just the top 2 are running faster. That's what it is. That's 100% what it is. They're just getting more GPU speed. But We just got to make the one thing we got to make sure is they all have different values. Because we knew that 2 that worked, but I don't know if 4 is going to work. 31, 31. I have 2 31s. But let me just check their natures. One is naughty, one is sassy. So yes, they are all different. And then I have to manually reset them. All right. And it works. We just have to physically reset everything every time. This is fun. I like doing multiple hunts. I'm having a good time now that we got it working. All right, we're not like jumping Litwick encounters, are we? That's my only concern. I'm gonna watch that next time when I input it. No, I don't want to catch it. Oh, I missed one. No, it's okay. They'll resync. The other thing I want to check is I want to put this up too. It's funny that one is just off. You know, if I'm doing this the whole time, I don't know if I could save. Because if I could, I would definitely continue doing this. No. No. We're not attacking. Did I input here? That did work. If I do this. Shiny counter did not increase. Oh, it did increase. Alright, so everything's looking great. Everything's looking good. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with this file, honestly, guys. I have no idea, but it'd be funny to get a shiny. Alright, 3. All of them are playing. Yes, I am not going to do that. And see, just like that, they're caught back up. Gotta love this. I did not know it worked like this. Because I thought you had to like manipulate save states. And they're all good, not good. We will start reset. Badoo badoo. Neat. Okay, well, the good part is it's one like. I get how people can do this now. It doesn't seem that complicated. I'm 5 times hunting, which is crazy. I never thought I would 5 times hunt in my life, but I mean, it doesn't take a lot of mental capacity when you're just pressing one button over and over again, and especially when they're all controlled by the same thing or same controller. So essentially, this is a really weird setup. I wish I could show you exactly what I'm seeing. But I have my right monitor. So I have 2 monitors, if you didn't know. My right monitor is just the sword game. So it's actually bigger than the other 4 instances of XD. My left monitor is my Twitch dashboard. So I can see part of my activity field, part of my left hand of the screen. So probably maybe like a fifth of the left side of the screen. Which will just tell me if something like happens. So like if somebody follows or subscribes or something like that. I can see my chat on the right side, and then I have in the middle, I have all 4 instances of XD going. Boo doo boo doo doo. You know, knowing I can do this, I might actually do a shiny run of Call XD. the problem with XD is I need to be able to, maybe I can find the code that'll let me catch the shadow Pokemon or something that I can implement into Dolphin, and then we can go from there. Oh, don't need to scroll down, just need to click button, and there is 4 EVs on the screen. I think I double reset the 3rd copy accidentally, but it's okay. I originally binded the reset key to my controller, and it was panicking. So like I just had to press select, and because you don't really use the select key for anything. But when I was doing that, it was like, oh, I'm just gonna reset every time. Which is why when I started this hunt, it showed me on like 4 or 5 encounters, because I was trying to figure out that. So I'm assuming if I have to save the file that gets the shiny, and then we just move on from there. And then if I do the instances again, I will get the shiny on all the copies again, because it'll be using the same save file. No idea how that works, but that's a problem for future chaos when we get these. The only thing I don't like about this layout is the setup is I can't tell how many encounters we're on. I can't. I guess I can fix that. So let me do that. And I can just put them down here in the bottom corner. All right. Well, that's... So now I can tell. So the EV encounter is at 88 and the Litwick encounter is at 1173. Good to know. We've only done 2 resets in the time that it took me to figure all that out. That's crazy. Forget this is a 2.5 minute reset. None of them. That's crazy. 92. Yep. Sweet. Just have to remember the top one is Litwick, the bottom one is the other thing. Whatever it's called. The EVs. All right. Yeah, this is kind of occupying, I gotta say. I remember when I shiny hunted and played Showdown at the same time. That was fun. I need to do that more. It's actually really good bringing of 2 things that I, you know, sometimes dislike. And yes, for this run I will be Michael, because I'm not gonna try to type out the name every time. Just speeds up the process. So we are about, we're a little under 2 times odds. Well, we're a little under half odds for the Litwick. And for XD, I think we're about, what? Let's see what we're about. XD, we're not even close to an 1/8 odds. Actually, we are close to an 1/8 odds. It'd be, no, an 1/8 odds would be 1,000. So we're close to 8% odds. But as I said, with this hunt, with this week, it's gonna have to be a super lucky shiny for us to get it. Like that's just how it is. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I forgot I gotta press A on that screen. Like Michael Press the button. I'm like, I'm not Michael, so I don't know. I don't remember to press the button. What do we got? No shiny. Nope, 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 nope. Then we start resetting. The only difficult part is I have to manually reset every single game, so I have to click, 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 click. Now I got 4 different speeds. Let's go. 3 different speeds, really. How does the layout look? I'm curious. It looks kind of jank. It looks a little jank. Mostly because I think this one is smaller for some reason. Oh, and these two are over top, where I didn't ever move them down. There we go. I'm also gonna pull. Those two down. We don't have to be all the way up at the top like that. Boom, boom, ba-doom, boom. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Okay. Yeah, I honestly think I understand how people do like 12 instances of a game now if they control it all with one. I wonder how that works with physical copies though. I don't know. I need somebody who's like actually a full-on shiny hunter to come into my chat. Where's Genesis when you need him? And how do you do multiple games at the same time with physical DSs? Like, I'm assuming it's like some sort of device that you can control with your hands that presses every single button. You can engineer the crap out of that, man. Like, create a device that will put the same inputs into all the devices around you at the same time. You would have to make it go through like an audio jack though, instead of like the charging port, because I think the charging port is how they send the data to the computers. But you can engineer that if you had the money and the time, the patience. You definitely could engineer that. Now I really want to get the Salamence because we have 4 times the odds to get it, and you bet I'm going to do this more now because I'm enjoying 4 instances of the game. How many is too many instances, guys? That's the question. That's my question for you. How many is too many instances of this game? They're now not shiny. So we'll get the reset going. We're gonna get you going too. There's my key. Oh, I already set this one. Nah, one of them's gonna be off. That's fine. It'll fix. It'll fix. Yeah, I don't know how many is too many instances of the game. I think 4 is a good balance right now, just with the screen size that I have. Just wait for everybody to get to Michael, and then we'll go. There we go. I like how the bottom right was the last one to get loaded, and it's the fastest. It's funny how that works. I think you lose time. I do see how you lose time though. We're trying to get all of them to line up instead of just keep going on all these copies. Does somebody have a second? I don't know. If no one's into the research, I'll do it later, I guess, but what I was interested in is trying to find a way to get the hacked, well, to get the shiny locks off of the shadow Pokemon to use. I just see 4 Metagrosses and no shinies. Have we broken 100 yet? I closed everything, so I can't tell. I messed it up. Hold on, I gotta fix it. Alright. Dude. Alright. We did break 100. Our last reset. Alright, so Eevee will be golds. If you want to look at how that looks, it's in the bottom left-hand corner of the layout. That's what we're looking for. Either one of those two, honestly, the Salamence or the Eevee. The Eevee's the only one that counts, but I do want the Salamence too. I remember with Coliseum, because I watched a lot of speedruns of Coliseum back in the day, and there's a certain frame that you have to hit to get like a good Espeon. I don't know if there's like I don't think it works the same way in XD. But it'd be fun if... It wouldn't be fun, but it would be kind of annoying if there was a frame that I just had to hit. Uh-oh. We're getting some lag. Am I overclocking? I also really like watching multiple hunts like this at the same time, because you get to just enjoy the random patterns that happen with the games. Because sometimes the two that'll be in sync are completely opposite sides of the screen. Which I think is fun. Yeah, I wish I could press B and escape. I wish I could press B. That's something I wish a UI I think they should add to these games again. So there was a game at some point that you could... You didn't reset, sir. There was a game at some point that you could just press B and get out of it. And I don't remember what that was, but I know it existed. I do remember it existing. So now essentially we've got the encounter time. Alright, I fixed it. Sorry. Top left's gonna be a little weird, but it'll be okay. It'll fix itself. It'll fix itself. Don't worry about it. Like, if this would be a good hunt to do, like if I had the long monitor, because I've always wanted one of the up and down monitors. This would be a good hunt to do for that, because you do ding 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 all the way down that monitor. You probably get 8 instances. But I think these are probably the smallest screen sizes I would want to have to look at. Because remember, we're looking at probably maybe a tenth of the size of the screen to see the Eevee. So it's a little crazy. Nope, ads are coming up, I guess. Sorry about that, folks. No shiny Salamence yet. Alright. Yeah, tell me your spiel. This guy just stopped you from checking your Eevee. It's really annoying. None of those are shiny. You did get a female one, which is kind of cool. I think the Eevee in this game has a, what, the 75% chance to be male. Typical starters. I'm gonna pull you closer just because I shouldn't have to reach to manually input the keys. Yeah, pretty simple. I never thought I would be doing this ever in my life. I never thought ever I would be playing 4 copies of the same game at the same time. Not at all. And then another game on the other on the side. I guess when I finish, I'm gonna have to make sure that the counters are synced up. So we have the right number everywhere. And we're at 111 for circuitry. That's crazy. I do wish I had 4 switches for that purpose and that purpose only. So I could hunt circuitry 4 times. Or do the do DAs 4 times. You just local connect with all your switches and go from there. Oh. Give me my mouse. Bum-ba-doom, bum-ba-doom, ba-doom, bum-bum-ba-doom. Yeet. I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. Having a real good time. You know, I didn't think shiny hunting could be fun, and you know, here it is. It's the double layout thing. The multiple instances, man. Makes me kind of want to do a shiny hunt now like this. Like, we might actually continue. I really want to find a way to get the shiny coding of the game off so I could shiny hunt some of the other Pokemon. I think the biggest thing for me with Coliseum and XD and why it's hard for me to play them now, because I've played them so many times, I've used pretty much every Pokemon in the game. And I like the randomizer because you don't know what you're going to get. That's what makes it fun. Like, 2 Jirachis and a Rayquaza, like, Regirock. I remember Regirock, Rayquaza, something else. I don't remember what we had in that run. I know we had a shot at a Mewtwo. I think we failed the Mewtwo. I could have had a Charizard in Coliseum, man. You don't see any of the Kanto starters, I think, ever in Coliseum or XD. It's just crazy because they only have 300 some to work with, and they're not in the game. No trainer has them. I've fought every trainer, so I guess maybe like the top of the battle. I haven't fought those guys. But if we did XD legit, and we didn't find the coding, I would have to do all the rest of my encounters in the Pokespots. That's the only way you can get shinies in this game. Otherwise. Or you could trade Duking. Because he looks for like Trapinch, at Aeron or something, and I forget what the Oasis Wooper? Not Wooper, but I don't know. Yeah, the trades are good too. But it'd be much more fun to get the shadow Pokemon. I don't know what a team would look like. I guess the other question would be like, what evolution do you go for? If we're gonna have a shiny Eevee. I'd like to use some things I haven't used. Like, I was looking at Coliseum, because when I was thinking about switching back to Coliseum instead of doing XD, I was like, what do I want to go through and get shiny? Because I know I'm going to need them. But it's much more difficult to hunt in that game than it is in XD. Well, at this instance. Because you're having to fight Pokemon. With this hunt, it's pretty easy because you're guaranteed them. One, you're guaranteed your encounter, and two, you don't have to fight them to get it. Like, another good hunt for this run would be Teddy Ursa because it's a 1v1. It's the only single battle in the game that you can get a shadow from. So come on, something show up. That'd be sick. What do we got? No, and no. There we go. I know I think Vaporeon Shiny is different in Coliseum XD because of the palettes. I think it's a different color. I know Umbreon's looks a little bit different. It's the same concept, but it is different. Like, the blue rings are not sky blue, they're midnight blue. There we go. I don't know what I would go for. I'm trying to think like through the encounters. So I've definitely used all of the Pokemon from the Cypher Peons, the colored ones. The site, what are they called? The Hexagon Brothers. That's what they're called. Jeez. Took me a minute to get there. Like, I know it's something with 6 in it, in their name. Yeah. I've used all of them. I think Baltoy is probably the one I haven't used the most. But those are definitely some of the better encounters, like Larry, Houndoom, Ampharos. You know, if you don't choose Jolteon, if you don't choose Vaporeon, you don't choose Flareon. And honestly, Houndoom is so good in that gen because of its typing. Both being special and Houndoom itself being a special attacker. So you have to worry about the physical special split. It's one of those Pokemon that really liked that back in the day. I'm trying to think, look what else is in there. Like, I think there's a Spinarak. I've never used that. I don't really care to use a Spinarak. There's a Carvana. Carvana's actually pretty cool. I really like using the Sharpedo in what's it called? In Emerald or in the Sapphire Best Team. That was fun. So I might behoove to jump for that. But I also, if I was building a team of 6, I'd want to build a team where they have cool shinies that don't match their usual ones. And things that I haven't used. So like a combination of those two categories. I think I update the number on that one. That's why I was looking at, oh my gosh. Sure, UBK this time. Just so you get going. Watch it be the shiny. All right, we're okay now. Just because it messed up. Like we got this early, man. I got up early for you guys. Just so you know. Just so you know. And you're aware. I think I'd like to get to, I don't know if we're going to be able to get to 1300 on Litwick before too long, but that's where I'd like to get. Roughly 150 encounters. I like to be almost at least about the 500 on the EV2, but that is a pretty tough I mean, that's gonna be tough to do. This is 2.5 per reset, which somebody calculated, and even if I hunted every hour for the event for the whole time, I would never be able to get to odds on just one copy. Now that I'm running 4, you know, if I hunted for the whole event, maybe I could get there. I'm not gonna hunt for the whole event like that, but we're definitely gonna be doing this again. I have fun. So the rest of the streams for while this is going on should be this. Because we are starting X and Y and not going back to black, I don't feel the obligation. I don't need to do that game now. Because we're just gonna start. So we have some time. I think we will have a break. I'm gonna pull up my phone calendar to look at this. That's really annoying. So if the 23rd, this goes from the 13th to the 23rd. I think that would mean that Camp Yoha would be the 30th through, or the 29th through the 6th or something like that. 29th through the 9th. So another 10-day period, but we would have 4 or 5 days in between so we could do some of the other stuff that we haven't done. Now I really want to do this. This is the most you'll ever see me want to do a shiny hunt in my life. I guarantee it. Because Chaos never wants to shiny hunt. Chaos never wants to shiny hunt, and here we are doing the crazy stuff. And that's what I like, apparently. I mean, it vibes with the name. There's a reason I'm called Chaos. I chose my name as Chaos. There's a reason. And you are seeing the Manic Disfall, which is the reason. Well, we're gonna need some more OSTs to listen to or something like that. You guys have stuff that you're interested in having us listen to? That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. I also wanted to check one thing before I get too far ahead of myself. I think I uploaded the VOD. I know I didn't upload Kingdom Hearts because I have to physically upload that. Yeah, I haven't uploaded anything. So maybe while I'm making lunch, I'll give you old Kingdom Hearts a render. Sorry, gotta move this one too. Wow. Give it yield render. It just takes an hour or something like that to render it because it's a 2-hour video. Almost, it was a 3-hour video. Because what I have to do to upload Kingdom Hearts to YouTube is I have to I guess I don't. Yeah, because Twitch will mute stuff. So I have to render my video. And that 3 hours is a lot to render. So I still never have done the math on the 2.5. So 2 is what, 120, half on that is another 30, so 150. Oh, I know I didn't press the button there. 4 and 150. That should come out to something clean. Right? Am I just blanking on it? Alright, no shiny Eevee. Let me do that. 150 divided by 4. 37.5. So it's a little over half a minute per reset, and if you're averaging. Which isn't terrible. Not a terrible rate. It's still slower than most people what they're doing for this event, but it's okay. We'll just do 8 copies and then double the speed down to what, 27.25? That is the thing that with the multiple copies of the instance is you decrease the essentially the amount of time per encounter on average. The average time per encounter. You're not decreasing the time it takes to get an encounter because one encounter will still take you the whole 2 minutes and 30 seconds. But because you're doing it 4 times, you get 4 times the numbers of resets, which increases the encounter number. Not changing the speed. That's what it looks like on paper. Like it looks like you're just changing the speed, and you're not. Nope. Let me just make sure. Now I'm questioning something that I haven't questioned yet. I really should have questioned this before. There's a box art for Colo. NXD. Is there a art for the face? Not seeing it. Not seeing it. I'm sorry, I'm also neglecting Misty and Kalo. So I can't see the screen, so it's hard to manipulate them. I'm not finding it. There it is. There is a menu. A Kalo menu. There is an XD menu. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. I have no idea where I was. Heard that. I'll just go there. Ba-da-dum. Alright. Since I've messed up everything anyway, let me just slowly put everything back on the screen. It should work. Did not. Alright. Fixed it. Sorry, guys. I just was wanting to know if I needed to check actually into the summary page to see if it was shiny or not. And the answer is no. Is the little Eevee should be showing up shiny there. On the menu screen. Bump, bump. Boop, boop, doop. The Lubics are just a little slow though. Crazy. I mean, I guess I have to take a little bit more time out of them. And they're not like we get the fastest reset on Litwix anyway, because we have to do... One, we're playing another game, and two, we have to do a different encounter before we get the Litwick again. I always say the Litwick number's doubled, so we're actually at 2,500. Because we're doing the Sizzlepeat too. But we're only marking the Litwicks because that's what we're really hunting. All right. So we probably won't be live tomorrow. No, I wasn't live last Sunday either. I think I had a long weekend, a busy weekend. I don't remember what I did. I do remember what I did. I went to see my parents. That's right. So I wasn't around. No Salamence. So that took away my whole weekend, and then this weekend I think tomorrow I have a busy day too, if I remember correctly. All right, what do we got? I'm just gonna double check to be sure. Yo, what's up, Nico? Welcome in. How you doing? I don't want to fight it. I want to leave. I want to leave. I want to leave. Meh, you. I'm all right. I'm actually having fun doing a shiny hunt for once in my life. So. Because the more games I'm playing, the more fun I have, I guess. A little less mentally taxing. I don't know. It just feels like it would be more mentally taxing, but doesn't feel like it's doing too much to me. No, maybe it's because I'm more involved. I feel like I'm actually playing the games instead of just sitting here doing the same thing over and over again. Just love watching them fall over the boat many, many times. Yeah. 12:24. So what is that? 24:48 is where we're at. For Litwick, essentially. Long cutscene though, it's 2.5 minutes. One reset is 2.5 minutes. I hit the yes button. Well, we cut it down about 37 seconds. Because of the 4 games. Ooh. Yeah, that is the tough part about Coliseum, XD and Coliseum. The opening cutscene is just, they take forever, but the Coliseum one is just crazy. Like, you start out blowing up a base. That's sick. Why is it 10 weird? Because it's weird on the website. I'm not running that. There's a website that's doing that link, and it's not me. So I don't know why it's like that. It's not on my end. That's just the counter for the event that's going on. Gotta figure out what food's gonna be for today. I don't have anything really planned for that. You could hunt full odds like we are. If you have a hunt, your points do count per your team. You can choose which team you want to give it to. I don't think I have a link to Showdown Discord, but I could make one. Or I could have a mod make one, because I don't want to touch anything because it would mess up my thing. You got bored of shiny hunting? That's fair. I did too. That's why I've been doing other stuff. But also, I've always been bored of shiny hunting, so. No mints. No green salamence. So when you really think about it, we're getting 8 encounters per per reset. Because the Salamence can also be shiny. The Salamence doesn't count for the event, but it still could be shiny. Which is the fun part. I think I already updated the number. I got a timid one. I guess also our shiny Eevee would depend on what its nature is. I think Final Fantasy 14 a lot, so kind of burn out on it. Yeah, that's more feels like a grinding game to me, and I don't like those. Like any game that requires you, that has like daily activities that you should do, or tries to get you to play multiple like days in a row, not my favorite. Because I get bored of like having to feel like, all right, it becomes a chore to play the game and you're having to do all that stuff. I've come to the part where I need to grind. Yeah. That's the sad part. It's like, I always hated when I get to that point. Grinding is my least favorite part of a game. I understand that they want you to be like, you have to work for what you achieve. I want to play a game. I'm not playing a game to learn life lessons. I'm playing a game because I want to play a game. Well, let me play the game, dang it. Grinding always just kind of sucks the life out of it. It's one of the things, like, I remember doing many sleep blocks with like older gen games, like Ruby Sapphire sleep blocks, Fire Red, Leaf Green sleep blocks. You get to the league and you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna gen in rare candies because I ain't grinding. I mean, Sword was even like that, where I had to I grinded for I think 2 hours, almost 3 hours. Because I beat the third hour timer because I didn't want the stipulation going into the Leon fight. Then with the challenge. Alright, don't look shiny to me. None of them are. Old Final Fantasy games. I think those are probably the better ones, honestly. Like, I've watched 15 and like I don't understand the game. That's the thing. It's like I just watch people play and I'm like, I have no idea what's going on with this game. It's just, and after you see the combat for the umpteenth time, you're like, eh. I think I wanted a copy of, I'm trying to remember, was it Final Fantasy? I don't think it was Final Fantasy. It was something fantasy. Something fantasy. And I wanted it because I think it was a Dreamcast game. Or it might have been GameCube, I don't remember. Somewhere Dreamcast, like early 2000s era console game. And I don't remember exactly what it was. Maybe it was Phantasy Star Online, I think is what it was called. That sounds right. And I wanted it because if you got that, you could get a Tails Chow in Sonic Adventure 2. You could have a Tails Chow. That's the only reason I wanted it. Whole reason. That was back when I actually was into the grind of the Chow Garden. And was bad at the game and didn't know how to get the master ranks on stuff. So I was playing Sonic Adventure 2 a lot when I was a kid. Now I could almost beat the game blindfolded, probably. Just because I've played it so much. It's sad when you get to that point. It's like, yeah, I know all these things. It's like when I go back and do Pokemon playthroughs. It's like, oh, I remember this hidden item being right here, and so I'm gonna go check it out. Don't think any of them are shiny. They're not. But you start picking up tricks to the games. You want to play all the Final Fantasy games in order? That would be a cool thing to do. I want to go back. So the games that I want to go back and play is I want to play some of the earlier Fire Emblem games. I know you guys don't want me to, but considering how many times I've played Fire Emblem 3 Houses on stream, kind of platinum them as well. That's an interesting goal. It's gonna take you a bit, but now you have that achievement for the rest of your life that I've platinumed every Final Fantasy game. Oh, well, that's cool. The other thing for me is like I don't have every copy of every single game in the world. Well, every single game of a franchise, I guess. Obviously not every single game in the world, but like every game of a franchise. Like the old Final Fantasy games are really easy, like the remastered versions. Are they? I mean, 7's looked really easy to me, but I don't know. Well, if you want to achievement hunt. I always like saying I'm going to achievement hunt, but there's always that 1 or 2 achievements that are just require hours being put into the game, and that's really it. And I don't like just dumping hours to get an achievement. He says as he shiny hunts. I don't find that fun. Achievements that are really glitchy. Now, the one game that I really spent a lot of time in trying to achievement hunt was A Way Out. Not A Way Out. Was it A Way Out? A Way Out, yes. Nope. That's the one that Dave and I played. It was some kind of dungeon escape game. And my friend and I probably played it for 2 or 3 hours in a row, just trying to achievement it. We're like, what could the final achievement be? And it's like, press this red button 10 times. It's like, really? That's it? Skyrim had a weird achievement. It was glitchy because you couldn't get it because it always glitched on you. I don't remember. Skyrim is not a game I would want 100%. I get bored so easy in that game. So easy. Like, I didn't even finish my quote-unquote finish my Pyromaniac playthrough. Because I didn't do all the Dragon Priest masks. But it just got to the point where they were tedious to find. In Skyrim, it does have a bunch of glitches too. That's its problem. Never sent it about twice. I don't have the time. And I just get bored. I get bored. I like having what's it called? I like having a purpose to what I'm doing. Now, if I'm doing it with friends, I wouldn't mind. Mm-hmm. Excited for November? November sounds fun. That's because one of the things that I was interested in doing was like maybe like something I wanted to suggest to Jimmy was doing Paper Mario 1000 Year Door versus as a series to see who could beat it first. Because we both have elements of the game that we're good at. Like I'm much better at the I was much better at the problem solving and the map gameplay than he was. And he was way faster at combat because he's played the game enough to study the combat that intensely. I mean, I guess I'm better now at the combat because I've played the game without half the things you're supposed to have. But it would have been fun. You're going to Comic-Con with Joe. Awesome. That sounds fun. I've not done a Comic-Con. That's on my list of things to do. I just don't. I don't think I would personally enjoy them too much because I'm not a big comic fan. I would go to see the cosplay. That's probably about all I'd care about. They have other things in comics. I mean, I know that, but I went to PAX when we did PAX East. It was cool. I was really happy about going to PAX East. And the only reason I think it was a lot of fun was because of being able to hang out with people. I think that was the best part of it. Like the floor events, like after I walked the floor, the expo floor the first time, I'm like, hey, merchandise. Yeah, but I walk it one time and then I'm done. Like I don't want to go back. The only time I went back, during PAX was I wanted to buy the Chipotle t-shirt that I got from that company. And I didn't buy it the first because I'm like, do I really want this? And then I'm like, yeah, I do. But I don't want to spend a lot of money because those things are really pricey too. All right. Do. Nothing looks different to any of these. Sweet. Where are we at with EVs? 156? Really? I feel like we'd be a lot further than that. It's because the time, bro. I don't know what's faster now. Is it faster for me to get Litwick encounters, or is it still faster for the EVs? Well, I guess we'll mark it one. It's gotta be 4 Litwicks in the time we get 1 EV done. Shoot. Oh, so when I mess it up, I have to. I mean, there's 2. It's probably about 3, so I think we're actually doing the EVs faster. As I said, we're gonna be doing this hunt for the next couple of days while this event's going on. I want to make the shot at getting the shiny for the team. So. Maybe that would be the fun part we need to do with like a versus in the future. Like just play the game vanilla. I mean, okay, never mind. I have done that. And the only reason it was so good was, yeah, it was because I got to keep my starter. I shouldn't have. Get out of there. We're not doing that. So yeah, they're about. I still get about 4 Litwicks in the time I get an Eevee. Just about. If I don't mess up, you know. Like how it's Michael's dad. I wish it said Wes. That'd be great. I do think the funny part about Coliseum and XD, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who did this, but like, you know, if you were a boy, you change Wes's name to be whatever boy you had a crush on, and if you changed I don't even remember what her default name was supposed to be. Ryu or what? I don't know. But you changed her name to the girl you liked. I definitely did that. I don't have any of those copies anymore, but I definitely did that. I was, you know, messed up kid. I don't think it's a messed up kid, but I think everybody did that. It's a normal thing. Now, when you have a crush, you know, it's what you do. I mean, I think about how many people probably did that with The Sims too. You know, make your avatar and then make them. Hello? My controller. Oh, no, it didn't die. Just pressing B. Just pressing B. Good job, genius. Come on, green dragon. Green dragon. I can't even catch it, but I want it because it's funny, and I'm actually recording this so you can see it. We're gonna need a new OSTs, by the way. So for the week, be thinking of that. If you come back into the stream, think about what OSTs you want me to play. Well, stop resetting the same game and reset the other ones. Thanks. It's just nostalgia watching these screens go up every time, too. I think it's part of what helps. Oh, yeah, September's going on, guys. Make sure if you are interested in subscribing to anybody, it's not just a PSA for my channel. I don't like making PSAs like that, but if you are subscribing to people and you want to keep your sub, this is a good month to get like 6 months ahead. So that way you're only paying 25% of the cost or something like that. But you can get some money off your payments, but your subs and stuff. So honestly, not a big fan of 8-bit. It's an interesting change of pace every now and then, but not a giant fan of it. He's going away for knots. No, I'm just trying to get a shiny, bro. I'm playing sword. I was gonna say, if I was playing shield, I would totally do the Ponyta hunt. I'm gonna do that at some point. That was one of the biggest disappointments about Sword and Shield and having to get Sword, because I wanted Darmanitan. Was you missed out on the Ponyta. Reset the games, please. Dang. Still have never used a Galarian Ponyta. Besides Radical Red, and it's not even the right typing. It's Fire Psychic or something. It's Fire Fairy, I think. Are they like mini games in Persona 5 that have this soundtrack? Is that why it's on this playlist? Or did somebody just do 8-bit versions of tracks? Put them in willy-nilly? What, we just finished watching an anime episode? What's going on? That's what this sounds like. It's J-pop, bro. Straight up J-pop. I have an idea for an OST to listen to. I don't know if I'm tired of Persona yet, but if I don't remember by tomorrow or whenever I'm streaming, not streaming next, but not tomorrow. It wasn't what I meant. If I don't remember by Monday when I stream again, somebody remind me to do Sonic Heroes, because that's a good OST. Nope, shinies. How many are too many instances, chats? I want to put more. I want to do more. I want to put more. I want to make it 8. I want to make it 8. I think at that point I would have to do an even number, like do 9, not 8. So I could put them all in this box. I would have to change the layout, but it's fine. I could make a new layout. I know a lot of people, when they do these, they put their camera in the middle and they put the 8 around it to get all the instances of the game, but that is the problem with playing this many games at once, is like if you're using a camera, like a layout only has so much space on it, and if you're capturing every single game, good luck. Just good luck. That's all I can say. Come on, Luick. You want to be a different color. Bum 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 ba da dum bum ba da 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 bum bum ba da 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 dum bum bum. Man. Alright, as I said, I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for. We started at 9 and it's, what, 11 now? So probably at least another hour, I would assume. I do want to try to get to 1500 on the Litwicks, but I don't think that's going to be that possible. And I don't think the EVs are going to be that possible either. I feel like that's not updating now. Is it not updating? It's not been updating this whole time. I don't even know where we're at. I'm going to say 200. I can't believe that. Okay. Nobody said anything, man. I can't see the layout, guys. You gotta tell me this stuff. It's okay. It's okay. I just have to put a tilde in front of it to say roughly. Roughly 200 encounters. Man, that sucks. And I don't even know. I mean, I know how many I'm assuming we did that many encounters at least. I mean, we can calculate it, but I've done. Well, I can't even count from beginning of stream because there's inconsistencies with the times I was setting up the displays. So yeah. There's inconsistencies. I don't even know. I'm just gonna say we're gonna go to 200 and see what happens there. All right, they both went up this time. Dang. That's sad. That is sad. It's not been keeping track. Crazy. That's another issue with this. Like, I can't really look at the layout. I think if I did multiple instances like that, I would do it so I could actually check. You're booking a train ticket. I had figured out that my EV counter wasn't actually working. So that's what I figured out. So I upped it to like 200 because I said that's probably about right. I have no idea. I have really no idea. I just looked down. I'm like, it says 156. We were at 156 a while ago and realized it wasn't working. So excuse me. Well, I need to think about food today. Yo, what's up, Legend Singleton? How you doing, friend? I didn't plan on it because I expected I was going to be doing something today, and I don't know what I expected to be doing today. Take dog for a walk. Enjoy the walk of the dog. But I don't really have. I mean, I have one more burger because I made burgers yesterday, so I can make another burger. I burnt one actually, which is kind of crazy. I burnt one. I lost a whole burger. But I don't really have anything else planned to make, so I already made my chicken parm earlier this week. I'm like, what else did I get? I have salad. I guess I'm eating salad. All right, any shinies? Nope. Nope. Let's get the encounter. We'll go from there. How you doing, Legend? Hope your Saturday's going well. Good, they all reset. Lovely. 208. All right, still updating. Good. I do not want to attack. Do not want to attack. Thanks. We're trying to get some shinies, man. That's what we want. We want to get some shininos. I'm just resetting everything. But no. For anyone who's not familiar with the hunt on the right screen, we are doing Litwick specifically. So, that counter that's on the screen is in that corner is only Litwick. It's not anything else. Straight up Litwick. So it's double the amount, essentially, almost double, roughly, because of the Sizzlepedes. And I mean, I haven't got every single Sizzlepede, but I've gotten a good bit of them. So it's essentially half or doubled. Which makes me feel better about the hunt, because that means we're almost at 3,000. But we know my luck and my odds with these games. I'm not gonna find it till at least we're over odds. Both cops. Yo, what's up, Jimmy? How you doing? Nope, I wanted to give in. I want to lose to the Metagross, even though I have EQ. And the best thing it can do to me, I think, is Hammerwom. What's up? I am hunting 5 games at the same time, and it's crazy, but I'm loving it. All right, no EVs. It looks like. All right, let's reset. The other good thing is, like, this lets you guys double check too that the games are all different instances, so we can see the nature. I was watching when you were setting it up. I can put more games. Do I do more games, Jimmy? I want to do more. I want to put like 20. The whole screen is just XD, really, really small. You have to have it full screen to see see what I'm hunting for. Ah, crap. We got him out of sync. That's fine. We'll fix it. You don't want to distract you? You could distract me. I mean, I can figure it out. Now, what I could do is say screw the rules and just put speed and put it on 100%. They would not function. They are struggling to keep 100% speed. I want to see what would happen if I try to put speed up on these emulators. I want to see what would happen. I do, but I don't at the same time. Yeah, it's behind because I messed up the input. I got them desynced when I was trying to click on the new game menu. So instead of just sitting here, one of the games had to be advanced, so I put the 3 ahead. But it'll catch up. It'll catch up. No worries. It might catch up, or I might just not let it. Badoom, badoom. No, I actually really want to do this. Nope, don't fight the thing, just leave. It's not shiny, we don't want it. We do not want. I really have been sitting here trying to think of a team for this game. Isn't Breloom in this game? Breloom sucks though in Gen 3. Sorry. It's not good. He's a physical attacker with a special attack typing. That's not a plus. Dumb. Not great. To be fair, you could say the same thing about Sharpedo, but Sharpedo is actually strong. 95 is a pretty good special attack stat in Gen 3. I wonder if that's how they made some of these Pokemon work and why their stats are split like that. Where they have pretty good special attack even if they're physical attackers. I mean, Charizard's definitely a case where it's fire type that has really good special, but its other stab is a physical typing. So it has pretty good physical stats to back it up. I can understand that they would make Typhlosion the same base spread at that point. Because why would you want to increase a non-stab stat. Interesting. All right, come on. That can be something. 216. Is it not working again? No, it is. I wish I could just press one button to reset all the emulators at the same time, but not there yet. I'm just glad that I can control it without being tabbed in. So having the menu that many times would be ridiculous. And I wouldn't want to deal with it. Maybe you can answer my 8-bit question, Jimmy. Is there like 8-bit like games you can play in Persona 5? Like arcade style games in the game? Because I don't remember that being a part of Persona 5, but we've had 8-bit in the soundtrack. I don't know, maybe I missed those moments. I don't think so. I'm just trying to figure out what the 8-bit stuff would be. Because this is a Persona 5 playlist. I don't want to mess with them. Well, maybe. See, I think there is, but I don't recall doing them. Or watching anybody do them, rather. Come on, Green Dragon. It's implied you play, but you don't actually play. Oh. I guess that still means that the soundtrack, it makes sense for them to be in the soundtrack. Please stop attacking and just run. Thank you. Ba-doo, ba-da-doo, ba-doo. I got distracted, sorry. Got very distracted. My bad. I can get distracted when it's doing the sequence because I'm only playing one game, but I can't get distracted when I'm having to actually do the menuing. I feel like I was a lot further on Litwick than like 1200. I don't know. I feel like I was into the 2000s. But I don't. Let me find my sheet. Now I'm curious again. I have the only thing I have written down for Litwick is 450. So, I guess it's right. You know, maybe here's what I also think could have happened. Is it didn't save Litwick's increases from last stream. And so when I started today, it was the same thing over and that we'd already had. I don't know. Another way to do that is go back in the VOD and look. And even then, it's just... It would be figuring out... It would be seeing where we left the encounter yesterday and then adding today's encounters to it. Which isn't terrible, but... Nope, you're not fighting. Water is so good when it's freezing cold. Do you know that like the temperature of water affects how good it is? Because lukewarm room temperature water, you can tell differences in how they taste. But if you make the water cold, it doesn't matter if you have crick water or a bottle of Voss. Like they're both the same. I don't know. I remember I had nothing to do at work and I got watching random videos. I forget whose video that was, but just got watching random videos. I feel like that was a game, a food theory or something like that. One of those spin-off ones from Matt Pat. No, I know it was Matt Pat who video, but I don't know where it was. Sorry, I clicked off. No. No. Click the website, not the instance. My bad. I ruined the setup. Destroyed it. Man. 232? Alright, I'm gonna check it again. Or keep my eyes peeled. I guess I could do it this way and just see. 84, 83. You're not going up again. Okay, you were. I lied. My bad. Menu, dang it. I bet Shiny Hunters would be good hero mains in Smash. Like full-on Shiny Hunters like this, because they have to press so many buttons in a quick frequency. A quick frequency. Apparently I can't talk. I'm trying to make up a new language, I guess. It's weird. It's weird. Oh, we're gonna get the odds. Yeah, I think I'll probably be done at like noon. I can get some food. Starting to get hungry. My green dragon? Why no green dragon? Why no green dragon, sir? I don't get it. I do not get it. Now, the thing is, if we do get the Eevee, I don't know what else to hunt for this event. Because I don't have anything else prepared. Maybe I just do it again. I'm gonna keep going for Eve. So you get good at playing the game one-handed when you're doing this. How did the top one get behind? I don't get it. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe next stream I'll just do EVs, and I mean the thing is that's not gonna solve the problem. It honestly does not matter how many instances I do. Four is a good amount because I can reset them fast enough. I think. Because I have to manually click on each tab and reset them physically. Because the reset button doesn't work. I'm just pressing it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Why are you taking forever to load? Bum, bum, bum. I don't know why this music slaps so much. Excuse me, that one. Thank you. I know, I guess, do people like streams better that they have like real life music and not video game music on them? So I know a lot of people do playlists and they probably do what I do, which is if they're gonna upload it, they just remove the audio track. Because when you record, if you record your stream, then you can choose what audio is there. It has different audio tracks. I did notice the first upload of like Kingdom Hearts, it was like, oh. It was just straight up no game audio, it was me talking. Which is fine, but there's definitely moments in the game that I'm like focusing and yeah. We will give up because this game is annoying and difficult. Well, hey, you know, we started at 70, and simply since we implemented the 4 versions, we're at 244. That on a guess, you know, we're on a guess at 244. We don't know for sure where we're at, but I'm guessing that's where we're at. Come on, give me my mouse. Ah, I did it again. Alright, fixed it. Nope, don't minimize, dang it. Do not minimize, dang it. Here's my new 1 controller challenge. I'm gonna play Pokemon Coliseum and XD while playing competitive Overwatch or Apex or something. New 1 controller challenge series. That would be funny. That would be something. That would definitely be something. Now you get a laugh out of the regular 1 controller stuff when I'm playing the same game. One's a competitive, difficult game that I have to be paying attention to. It'd be almost Twitch plays Pokemon at that point. Oh man. I always was impressed with the people who would code that to work that way. And they just like, I'm gonna leave my computer on, just, you know, play it while I'm asleep. During a sleep block or something like that. Just funny for me. I don't think I could ever do like a subathon event where I like had me sleeping on camera. That would just be weird. I would not like that. Nope, I got a menu. I got a menu. What am I doing? Oh, we got 2 females. That's cool. I remember like playing the odds where it's trying to get the female shiny. You add another element of difficulty to it. See, here's where we, oh, I didn't mess up. I'm just not shifting my cursor. So for right now, I'm going to be doing this event the entire week. If I do perchance get bored, then I might not, but we'll see. Only if I get bored. Then I might take a break from it, but... I know there's people who are doing this event that are still like hunting off screen too. I never got that when doing a hunt on screen. I mean, I guess it's, I can't compartmentalize my brain where this is for stream and this is not. And it's okay that they're practically the same thing. We're not, it's not happening that way. Alright, something got out of sync somewhere. Ah! I gotta stop doing that. Alright, what am I getting a DM about? Ping about? Rather. Probably something stupid. Yeah. Alright. It messed up, so I gotta fix it again. There you go. Sorry. I need to turn on like the mouse on the emulator because I'm just randomly clicking on the screen and hoping I get the right ones. I don't know what else I'm gonna do today. After obviously I can't be working on content the whole time, so did it. Like how I just try to press the button for the other controller and get it to actually work. Hey, 1300. Let's go. Okay, it is working. Well, it's just curious because 256 looks low to me. Guess I expect it to be faster. I want it to be a lot further along. Because the further we're along, the more likely it is, which it's not really more likely, but the better I feel about the hunt. The other cool thing about XD is you can shiny hunt in every one of the sim hunts. Oop, nope, I minimized the... Nope, that's not what I want. I minimized it instead of reset it now. Oh my lord. How did I get up there? Alright, we're good. We're back. It's back. Fixed it. Fixed it. Yeah, I need to put the mouse on. Big time. Definitely need to put the mouse on. Anybody got plans for today? Let me know. Yo, what's up, back? Can I get some backs in chat? I'm not going to do it because it messes up my setup. But I hope somebody else does. Got the emote. If you don't have the emotes, you can get them for a little bit cheaper this month. September. So you know. Works everywhere, not just here. Thanks for backing yourself. I back, I'm dead. How's the walk? Bink. We totally found no shinies while you were gone. It's warm. I don't like that it's warm. I don't want to attack the Litwick, please. Thank you. Don't mind it. It's gotta be the right temperature. Like last week it was like 90s. This week it was like 60s and 70s, and I'm like, I prefer the 60s and 70s, but the morning was freaking freezing this week. I want to be able to see the bottom screen. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see the bottom screen. People are sick that changes the weather all the time. Yeah, cold a few days ago. I mean, that doesn't help. And that's particularly like prominent with the fall and the spring because there's so much shifting weather. I don't know, a lot of people around here are getting COVID again. Like, I don't know how I haven't achieved it yet, but I haven't. I really don't know how I haven't achieved it yet. I don't want it, but a lot of people I come in contact with on a regular basis on the week. Yeah. I would take the common cold. Actually, I wouldn't take it. I don't want either of them, but I guess if I'm choosing. I actually had to run a COVID test to somebody from work yesterday. think you would have a choice if you got one or the other. Yeah. It's like a would you rather thing. It's like, would you rather have fight 100 duck-sized tigers or 10 tiger-sized ducks? You know? No, you do just kind of get it, don't you? So that's kind of what it is. One duck-sized tiger easily. Did I say them backwards? I don't remember. Where's my mouse? Need to reset these. So 10 duck-sized tigers, I think. Not one. But I do think it would be the smaller quantity most of the time. Because why would you want to fight more things at the same time? If I have learned anything from Jedi Survivor and Jedi Fallen Order, it's that you want to fight the least amount of things at the same time. Because that's how they get you. That's how they get you. They put all these freaking enemies on your map and you just don't know what to do. I don't know. Because you have to, because it's hypothetical. That's why. What does a sizzle bead trainer have? What do you run it throwing out? Let's land it. Alright, right. You know what? Nope. It's you gotta fight. You're in a gladiatorial cage match. And you cannot leave until one of you dies. You get to choose which cage you go into, and that's the difference. I mean, you can run around and try to tire them out if that's your strategy, but you can't leave till you are done, till somebody is done so. Your other strategies could just be perish. That's a strategy. I was playing Overwatch last night, and the guys, my teammates, like, just die. I'm like, what do you mean, just die? I'm like, you don't want to just die. And I'm like, oh, I get it, because you're trying to get positions. You're trying to get the whole team together before take a point. I only play with my friend because he was a competitive Overwatch player in college. And that's kind of the only way we get to play with him, is if we play that. I mean, he's played Smite with us before, but it's usually Overwatch. I've kind of been playing DBD. I've seen a lot of people play DBD, and I think it's actually going to be better now that it has 2 killers and there's 8 survivors. I don't know how that's going to work on maps, but it feels a little bit more balanced for the survivor. It's not there anymore? Well, now I don't want to play it. That sounded fun. I wish I got to play that. New game mode though, behavior mode. That behavior made. What's that? Casting of Frank stones. You like do like a runway thing and try not to die? I don't know. Or you like throw stones at Frank. Oh, it's a new horror game called The Casting of Frank Stone. I don't know what the... You're like trying to mummify him then? Like he a mummy trying to attack you? It's like Until Dawn. Don't know what that is. I mean, I've heard of Until Dawn, and I definitely would know it if I looked at it, but at the top of my brain, it's not coming to my head. Move, dude. Get into the battle. Where's my cursor? Go. I don't remember what that. It's like games where you make decisions based on how. Oh. So there's like alternate plot points. Gotcha. It's just choice decision making games. Those are pretty good. I've been kind of doing that with, I've been playing Baldur's Gate on my own. And been making, I was playing it because I was trying to romance Shadowheart because everybody does. Because she's hot. I mean, everybody's trying to romance her. But I didn't want to mess up a romance option because I had like Lazelle in my party and I had other people in my party like that options. So I didn't want to mess it up. You know? I don't know if I'll play that for you guys. I might take it off the list of the rotations. I'll have to go look at see what won second place. I do think it was Baldur's Gate. So if you guys really want to see it next, we could put it in. But I do think there's going to be a horror game that's coming for October. I don't know what that's going to be. It might just be a week. Hey, I'm going to play a horror game. Sorry, guys. Baldur's Gate at some point. I'll have to do it because I have to make a new. I gotta make a character that I want to play. Because right now I'm doing a ranger because I don't think anyone else has a. There's none of the characters you get are ranger classes. So I went with a ranger because I thought it was fun. And I actually had to restart. I made it all the way to on a regular playthrough where you would get to the Grove in Act 1, realizing that I was trying to play a ranger, but I was a rogue. I'm like, why am I dying so fast? And then I realized I was a rogue, and I'm like, nope, not doing that. But I would like to use some of the characters I haven't used yet. Like, my party is generally my ranger, who's called Leaf, Shadowheart, Karlach, and Gale. And so I don't think I'd like Astarion because you have to play stealth with Astarion. Because he's a rogue. But I have not, I didn't mind Lazelle when she was in my party, and I obviously haven't got a chance to use Will because I just like Gale better as a character. So I kept him on my team. And I mean, I could just stream when I'm playing it, but yeah, it's not gonna be great because I'm in Act 3, so I'd have to do a different save. I'd like to play Baldur's Gate with other people. That would be the fun part. That's what I want to do. Because I actually just started playing D&D this past week. So I made a D&D campaign. first one didn't reset for some reason. You don't know if you like Baldur's Gate or not. It can be fun. It can be a little frustrating though. But save scumming is always a thing. I mean, essentially, so the best way I can describe it is it's kind of... It's obviously very heavily based on D&D. So it's Skyrim, but it's Skyrim, but with turn-based combat, essentially. And that's kind of the best way I guess I can describe it. Because Skyrim's kind of... loosely got the classes that you would have for D&D. All I know is I don't like playing rogues. I'm playing rogue in that campaign for D&D that I'm in, and the DM just keeps trying to kill me. I'm like, bro, leave me alone. Like I'm in stealth, and I think the big thing is like the stealth. It's like I'm in stealth, you can't see me. Well, the combat's going on, so I can see you. I'm like, but I'm in stealth, and you didn't notice me, and I'm passing stealth checks. It's my only complaint. How did you guys get desynced? I don't get it. I don't know how they all got desynced. But I thought Baldur's Gate's pretty fun, and the story is good. The characters are really good too. And you can really choose kind of how you want to play it, which is the best part. I think you would need to find a character that, like a class that worked for you. Like the Ranger class has been great for me because I've got a bow I got a crossbow actually, but crossbow's stupid. Because one, I have high hitting chance because I have an ability that lets me hit pretty much every time. On top of, the bow causes bane damage. Which means I'm going to do a crap ton of... On top of my normal hit, I get like 10 or 12 points. I think it's a D12 maybe. It gets rolled. I will say the frustrating part is when you just can't hit anything. Because all your attacks are percentages, and you kind of have to use that. It's kind of game that with a class where you're going to find one that suits you. Yeah. There's some characters that you'll want to run, you know. And the other thing about Baldur's Gate, you're really playing as 4 people at the same time, so you kind of get to choose what your party is like, and you get to customize them. Well, I think it'd be fun to play with other people because then you don't get to choose that customization. But unlike a traditional D&D campaign, you're gonna need a you need a cleric of some sort. Did I run out of songs? I did. We ran out of playlist somehow. Oh, we'll just start it over because we're gonna be wrapping her up here. Just a minute or two, so. Bum. You just gotta find your class, and I found that the Ranger works well for me just because I like being able to do ranged attacks, but I also want to be able to fight up close when I can. And because I'm Beastmaster, I get to conjure an animal to fight for me, which allows me to have extra help because you need that. Wake up, get out there. It's like when you play Skyrim, like what kind of character do you build? I think part of the reason I make it hard on myself when I'm playing Baldur's Gate is because I don't take long rests often. Not mage, so you probably want a fighter of some sort, I would assume. Honestly, I probably could, if I didn't, I'd take a guess, I would have just said a barbarian straight up for you. That's not a class I've played in D&D. I want to, but I'm not. And barbarian they just get up close and hit things. That's what they do. So not mage, but ranged. So that's probably more of a ranged fighter, which would be a ranger class. A caster or a bard. Oh. Maybe maybe more of like a support role then. You could do cleric. You could do. You said not a mage. Well, I don't know if you mean wizard or warlock. But that would probably be, I would assume that means more wizard than warlock. That's the wrong one. You did. I clicked earthquake. You're somewhere in it. Oh no, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna leave. My Salamence got poisoned. And that's exactly why we don't do the fight. Because you'll get poisoned. That's 25% chance. According to our statistics. Yeah, I think it depends. What I noticed when I was playing it the first time is I was trying to play Shadowheart as a she's a cleric in the game, but I was trying to play her as a mage, and that wasn't working. So once I figured out that she really needs to be in the fights, kind of in the fights. Oh my lord. What are you doing, game? Yeah, so my ranger ended up having to be a brawler, and I'm like, that's not what you were supposed to be doing there, sir. Yeah, it's team comp. But I feel like you're kind of forced to run Shadowheart unless you... Like, obviously you can make yourself the cleric, which might be how I play. But also you have to do some other things too. Depends on what game it is. I mean, I do think that the thing with Baldur's Gate is balance. Like, how do you balance your characters out to work? Easy the classes for me. I mean, they're pretty simple in Baldur's Gate, I think. You're not getting like all the way up with all the extra stuff in it. And for me, I will always say that like it's mages and those kinds of things have always been some of the more difficult classes for me to understand how to play. Because with mages, there's so many different spells and cantrips you can get. You have to really think about which ones you want to have. And I've played D&D on paper copies, and you have to manage exactly how many those you have, what spells are prepped, how many spell slots you have left after using spells. Like, there's a lot to keep in mind there. So we've been using D&D Beyond, so it's easier to keep track of stuff. And I tend to be a punchy guy anyway. That's what I've played. I've played a paladin. I've played a bard monk hybrid. I've played a ranger a couple times. Ranger's usually what I end up on though, because most other people that I play with want to be the punchy guys because they're fun. But yeah, I forget what my other class is that I just made another character for the campaign. Because there's no way that my character that I'm playing as is gonna make it far into the game. Especially with like how stealth is. But yeah, with Baldur's Gate, I think Rogue is probably one of the worst classes. I said at the beginning that Ranger was really bad, but it was only because I was using our cleric incorrectly. I needed another fighter, and I didn't have another fighter. Because you want your units to be useful in multiple ways. You don't want to just, oh, I did the thing again. You just don't want to have them have like really one specialty. The second one didn't want to reset for some reason. Alright, maybe 2 more resets for the Eevee. That'll put us at time. That's pretty good. 70 to 304. That's actually, let's do sorry. 304, 308, 312, 316. I'd have to do a lot. Let's just do 2 more. Get us to the time. Instead of trying to do all this crazy stuff. Damn. But if you've enjoyed Skyrim, I think you'll enjoy the exploration part of the game. And like the side quests and stuff you can get into. Because it feels like there's a lot of stuff to do. There's so many side quests and things you can just go and take care of and jump into. I think I've done most of them, besides there was one that I had to like steal something and I didn't do that. How did I get into the items pocket? That's what I want to know. Alright, nope. Where's my cursor? Alright, last reset. Last reset for Eevee, and then we'll hop out of here. It has been a good long time. It's been our 3-hour stream. It's kind of why I want to do 9. It's like I could be done at lunch, make some lunch, and then get on with the rest of my day. All right, we're getting it caught up. Sorry. I'll tell you what I'm excited for game-wise. The Zelda game that's coming out, where we actually get to play as Zelda. Because you bet I'm just gonna put tables down. It's like table, 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 table. It's gonna be Tears of the Kingdom on crack. At that point, you're gonna see me just build all the time. Come up with crazy devices to just get through stuff. When is that? I think it's the 26th or something like that. It's the end of the month. End of this month. Okay, no dragon today. Maybe I can get a candle. Maybe I can get a candle. No. No Eevee. So I already do one more Litwick. So we get up. 2 adamants though. The other way you can tell that they're different is you can see the difference in the ID numbers. Alright. No shiny today. That's unfortunate, but it's probably what we should expect, you know. All things considered. So yeah, we'll figure it out what we're gonna be doing with this more. I probably will be back on probably will be back on Monday, would be the earliest I would assume. So if y'all are interested, let's see if anyone is live and doing this event. Ooh, got a couple people that we could go for. Nope. I don't know if I want to go where I want to go. But I saw. Let's support Monaco. Why not? I haven't really rated a lot of things. Rated a lot of people lately. So grab the raid message, and I'll also put the socials in the chat for you guys to grab. Let's see, the layout actually works pretty well for this. You can't see the natures on the bottom too. I just realized that, lol. But you can see the ID numbers are different, so that's cool. I don't know how we're gonna do what's gonna happen. I'm assuming we'll come back to this again at some point. But as I said, grab the raid message, so everyone applies to you. We're gonna go say hi to Monica, who's doing some Team Yell shiny hunting. So wish her luck in the ending of the Team Yell shiny competition. Give them all the luck you can. If you want to do some DAs, looks like Latios is the hunt. So if you're interested, go help out, support there. Appreciate you guys hanging out and watching here with me. Hope you're enjoying this hunt as much as, well, more than I am. Always hope you're enjoying it more. Thank you for hanging out with me. I know it's early Saturday, but hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you all soon. And that's really all I have. Check out all my socials. I'm on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, Discord, YouTube, and I have a second YouTube channel, Visible Corporation, that will be open until the end of until November. So please go check out all those things. I would appreciate it. Great content coming out for you guys, so please go check all that stuff out. I'm actually going to spend the rest of my day working on content for you guys for Saturday videos for the YouTube channel, so I hope you're excited for that. Get some of those back in here, but go enjoy Monica and have a great rest of your day. I'll see you all soon. So until next time, my name is Chaos. I'm signing off. So stay safe, and as always, burn it up.